Hello, good morning, sixth graders. Welcome. This is our robotics class, week 8. And so this week there's no new lesson and there's no new assignments. And the reason for this is because I want to give you guys this week to catch up if you are missing anything. Yes, because I just love you that much. And I just want you guys to do well. So instead of moving ahead with what I had planned, I thought, you know what? Let's just wait a week and give them this week to catch up on everything. So you will have absolutely no reason or excuse why you shouldn't be doing amazing in the class, right? Because you have a whole week to go back and catch up on everything. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go through week by week and just basically summarize what you need to be doing. And I have it in a Word doc too. And then what I'm going to do is put it all together in an email and I'll email it to you. So I'm sure you guys already have all heard about GradeLink, the website that has all of the assignments and the grades in it. So I've been going in there, and as you email me things, what I do is if I grade it right on the spot, I'll usually email you back and I'll say, here's your grade, blah, blah, blah. And then I'll put it in GradeLink. If I don't grade it right away, I'll email you and say, thanks a lot, I'll take a look, but then I'll go and I'll put the grade in GradeLink. So you can always go in there and check if you're missing anything, what grade you received. If you don't see a grade in there, it means that you didn't turn it in. If you see a 0, it means that you didn't turn it in. So please use this week wisely. And if you're somebody who is failing and you've done absolutely nothing, this would be a great week for you to go and catch up on everything. Okay. Or if you've just slacked off and, maybe you started off and you did like one thing and then you did nothing. Please catch up. Okay. So in the first week of our class, we started off, and we actually did this for the first 2 weeks. So there was really only one assignment between the first 2 weeks. We went over the robotics basics, right? We started from the very beginning, and we had like a PowerPoint that we went through, just reviewing just the basics. And I think, let me see if I still have it opened. I don't, but it was this review sheet right here. So I'll show you guys. Everybody should have this right here. So this was the sheet that we got for the first week right here. It had a lot of fill in the blanks, and it was all a review, and all of the answers were inside of the PowerPoint that we went through. Okay, so you were supposed to type, and remember, this is part of technology. Everything that you do now moving forward, you need to type it up. I do not want a sloppy handwritten thing that you took a picture of. No, you have to go, and you can either do it in Microsoft Word, Google Docs, and you need to share it with me, and it should be typed up. That's part of the requirement, okay? Because you need to get used to actually doing things on the computer and sending them digitally. So that was your first assignment. So I made a little sheet here. So week 1 and 2 was your robotics review sheet. Then what we did in our week 3 is we watched the documentary Rise of the Robots Part 2. And you were supposed to answer one of the 2 questions. So again, what am I looking for in your grade? That you have a heading. Did you type your name? Did you write robotics writing assignment? Which one was it? Rise of the Robots Part 2. Then I want you to type the question and have your answer typed underneath. It should be in Times New Roman, font size 12, double spaced, and that's also part of the grade, okay? So please don't just send me a paper with a blob and it doesn't even say what it's for. It doesn't have the question. How am I supposed to grade that, right? So please, if that was you, redo it and send it again. Okay, so that was, let me go back to my sheet. So Rise of the Robots, Part 2, and it had specific writing requirements, right? Okay, then in our next week, our week 4, we finished off the documentary with Part 3, and very similar, you were supposed to choose one of the questions out of the 2, and same thing. you're typing your heading, your name, robotics writing assignment, Rise of the Robots Part 3, and then you're going to have it in Times New Roman, font size 12, double spaced. So you want to make sure that you're doing that and that you have the question that you chose is typed and your answer is underneath. Okay, so that was part 3. So I'll add that in here. Rise of the Robots, part 3. Okay, then we moved on to week 5. Week 5 was our robotics current events week. So again, click in the Popular Mechanics website, choose an article, read the article, and then go in Google Docs, type your name, robotics current events, type the title, the author, and the date of your article, and then underneath, type a summary, about 6 to 8 sentences in Times New Roman, font size 12, okay? So that was for our week 5, robotics current event, okay? Now, week 6 and 7, we moved into learning about the basic components, which are the parts of a robot, okay? And we had 2 fill in the blank review sheets. So again, you were supposed to be taking notes. If you didn't take notes, you'll have to go back to those videos to find the correct answers. And you're supposed to type them in the doc, okay? So if you didn't take notes, I don't know, were totally dazed out or something, you're gonna need to go back. Don't just write anything in here, okay? Because then you're not gonna do well on it. It's easy to get 100 on this if you just actually pay attention, right? Okay, so that was our week 6. And then our week 7, we learned about subsystems. So if you go in here, there was another review sheet, same thing, it was a fill in the blank review sheet. And you were supposed to take notes so that way you actually could know what you were supposed to do, the 6 subsystems of a robot, and then fill in the blanks for all of these. There was 10 questions, okay? Not too many assignments, right? These were all of our assignments for first quarter. And I believe that this is a manageable load of work for a course, right? You have 1 assignment per week. And my best advice to you would be set aside a day. It could be an after school, an evening, a weekend. Set aside 30 minutes for your robotics time, where you can type up your assignments, whatever you need to be doing, you can get it done. And if you set the same time every week and the same day every week, it will make it so much easier for you, because then you're like, oh, that's my robotics time. And you'll make it a point to actually go in and get it done, right? I've been extremely graceful, I must say, in this first quarter. I just have accepted it anytime. I feel like I've been very generous with the grading. So really in my heart, I believe that I've given you every opportunity to do well in the course. So I would say it's really on you now. It's your choice if you want to work hard, put the effort in, get things done in a timely manner, and keep up with the assignments, because then you'll do well. And there's no reason why anybody should fail this. I mean, if you fail this robotics class for 6th grade, I mean, it's very sad in my opinion, because there's no reason why. Every lesson we do has all the answers to everything you need to do. So please, guys, put in the effort. This is, remember, school is preparation for real life. That means if you treat school as if it was your job, right? Then when you actually go and get your first job, you'll have those skills and you'll have the character to be successful, right? Okay, so if you have any issues or problems, you should let me know right away so I can be aware of what's going on with you, okay? Don't wait until you get your report card and then you're like, 0? What? I had no idea. I mean, you mean I had to actually do something, right? Or my computer broke, I didn't have one, right? You should be checking in with me right away. Just because you're not coming into the technology room doesn't give you an excuse to just check out and not do anything. Okay, this is still part of your life. it's still something that you need to be responsible for. Alrighty? Okay, guys, so we'll see you next time. And don't forget, reach out to me if you have any questions. Thank you. Bye.